Okay, today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a product review. I have purchased a new burner for my bike packing, and somewhere in here is where it is. So inside my little pot, I've got a gas cylinder and various other things, and this is what we're talking about today. It's an MSR PocketRocket. So it's a stove, but as you can see, it is tiny. Okay, I could open this up and give you a review on it and tell you all the little features of it and all of that, but you can look pretty well anywhere to get that information. I could even boil liters of water and tell you how quickly it cooks. But to be honest, you know, when you're sitting around after a day cycling, who really cares? But I thought we'd do something brave today, and we are going to cook an entire meal using this thing, and I've never even pulled it apart, never even set it up. So here goes. So what are we going to cook today? It's going to be a chorizo and lentil with sweet potato curry. The reason why I'm doing this is it's relatively straightforward, it's relatively simple, and because I'm not a long way from home, I can use reasonably fresh ingredients. Things like sausage and sour cream will spoil when I'm a long way from home, unless I can get to a shop that afternoon. But things like sweet potato, red lentils, chili, garlic, capsicum, red onion will last a long time. So you can use this anywhere and keep it for days. Okay, so first things first, this is a new small gas canister, which I've just got to pull that piece off the top. And then this thing should just come apart and screw on. There we go. Wasn't expecting it to fire away like that, but that's okay. These little pieces come out and stand up. And that is what I'm going to be cooking on. So I've got two pots. One is so that I can fry some stuff, and the other one is so that I can boil some stuff. Okay, just going to chop up my stuff that I'm going to fry, which is, this is chorizo. I'm just going to chop it into small pieces. As you can see, I'm only using half the chorizo. I'll put the ingredients on the screen somehow, and also the costs, because the costs are reasonably low, and it's much easier obviously if you're cooking for more than one person. So I'm only going to use half the chorizo. I've got capsicum, which I'm going to chop up about the same size. And finally, half a red onion. It's a small red onion, and again, I'm chopping everything about the same size, so it cooks at about the same rate. I've also got 2 cloves of garlic, just small cloves of garlic that I'm putting in there, and 1 whole red chili. Now, you don't have to use chili. I think it will be nice. If you don't want chili, you could de-seed it if you want the flavour without the spice. Yeah, do it your way. Right, that's cooked. I'm now going to peel this sweet potato. Some people call it kumara. They are actually slightly different, I think, kumara and sweet potato, but anyway, this thing, the thing with the orange inside, is what I'm peeling. I've got a relatively smallish one. As you can see, I'm making enough for 2 people. Okay, this is 375 mils of water, which sounds very scientific, but it's, you know, a cup and 3/4 to go with. That's 100 grams of red lentils. So you can see my chorizo and capsicum is now just basically sitting there waiting. Because this is going to be a stew, it's not such a big deal. And then we've got the sweet potato and the lentils in here, and I'm just going to cook that for about 15 minutes or until it becomes soupy. I'll probably add a bit of salt on the way through as well. So as this cooks, what do I think of it? I find it's quite high off the ground, which I'm not used to. Although when I do use it, it seems to be quite stable, so it seems to be okay. I like the ability to adjust the flame. I can move it quite easily and quite accurately. Obviously I'll get used to it in time, so this is going up. I'm not going to go too high, I don't want to burn me lunch. But yeah, I seem to be able to get it down very low and it can control the cooking very well. I think I'm definitely going to need to get some sort of windshield or something to go around it. It's fine here, it's fine today because I'm in a little sort of booth type picnic area. But if I was out in the middle of the bush, and especially if it was windy, and it can tend to be quite windy in summer, yeah, I'm going to struggle to keep the flame underneath the pot. The pots I have, they're very old pots. Yeah, they seem to be okay. They're not sliding around on it. So overall, it seems to be a pretty good bit of kit. Well, here's my dal. So I'm going to pour a big portion in with my chorizo and capsicum. Mix it a little bit. And then, being a luxurious kind of guy, we're going to have some coriander. If you don't like coriander, spring onions would be great. And then a big dollop of sour cream. I know my wife will be having a conniption as I put my dirty spoon in the cream. So there you go, that's chorizo and capsicum with red lentils and sweet potato with coriander and sour cream. And the best part about doing a review like this, I get to eat it. Of course, now I've got to do the dishes and then cycle all the way home, but yeah, it's been worthwhile.